Since I already did the first part outside, it's your turn to do it in here.
Okay, are we live now?
Yeah, we're live now.
Okay, Michael Paul and John Batch are back with you. Sorry for the interruption. We had to go eat. That's why we had to cut it short. But like I said before, this is a special Q&A with John and Mike. You can ask me pretty much anything, whether it's sports, politics, wrestling, entertainment, music, TV show, and even within wrestling, it doesn't have to be all WWE. You can ask about WWE, Impact, Ring of Honor, AEW. So basically, or if you want to ask something personal, I don't care. Go ahead. I don't know how John feels about that, but if you want to ask something personal, I don't care. Go ahead. Like I said, I'm an open book. I have no shame. I have nothing to hide. Go ahead. Ask whatever you want about whatever you want. This is a completely, forgive my terminology. This may not be the best way to term it, but this is pretty much a free balling TNA or a TNA. Jesus Christ! Let's try this again.
Take two.
Yeah, pretty much a TNA is what Impact used to be called. That's what I was thinking. Anyway, pretty much a free balling Q&A about anything or anyone under the sun, whether it's about me or about wrestling or about politics or about music or TV or movies. I don't care. Ask away. Something personal about me, I don't care. Go ahead. Ask away. I have nothing to hide. I have no shame. What were we talking about? The only thing is now I can't remember what we were talking about earlier because now 2 hours have gone by and my memory doesn't last that long anymore.
I think it was like when we get to the part when you were about to talk to Mr. McMahon.
Oh, yes. Mr. McMahon has stepped down, has retired, and it is official now. Nick Khan has stepped down from his duties as WWE president to take co-ownership of the company with Stephanie McMahon. So it's Stephanie and Nick that are now in charge of WWE. Triple H, of course, has a job within the company still. I think VP of Talent Relations, something to that effect. Tony Khan, this is what confuses me because I can't remember the exact quote now, but Tony Khan made some sort of comment or took some sort of shot at Vince on the way out. Regardless of what it is he actually said, Tony, that's really unprofessional, dude. I mean, especially because the man's retiring, you're not in competition with him anymore. The most you could do is wish the man well on his way out. Enjoy your retirement, or as he used to say in the company tagline, whenever anybody quit or was fired, you could wish Mr. McMahon the best in his future endeavors. But to take a shot, are you looking up what Tony said?
I'm about to in a minute.
Okay. John's looking it up right now, but really, it was unprofessional, dude. That's not cool.
Tony Khan, you're the reason is why Michael Paul has a good point right there. You run AEW. Mr. McMahon ran the WWE when his father, Mr. McMahon Sr., just passed away.
He inherited the company, yes. And for 30 years, grew the WWE for 40 years, grew the WWE into, as JR called it, a global phenomenon. And it wouldn't surprise me, when was it that Vince... All right, well, he may have done it. My YouTube is down right now where I look it up. He may have done it already. on this past Friday's Rampage.
Here it is. A late afternoon bombshell has left the wrestling world speechless with Mr. McMahon officially announcing his retirement from WWE.
We know that, dude. What I'm looking for is what comment Tony Khan made that has everybody in.
He said something about
what did he say that has everybody's tits in a table? You know, I mean,
I don't know. But
I can look it up. Hold on.
All right, thank you, Michael.
Did you find it? Okay, what did he say?
He says Mr. McMahon retired from in shocked of fat WWE shocked in fashion on Friday, and AEW's President Tony Khan didn't pass up a golden opportunity for yet another messy tweet. Thanks to you, wrestling fans, and your great support of AEW, I'm grateful now be the longest ENT. I'm going to spell you this word, Michael. ENTURED.
Spell it again.
TENURED.
Tenured.
CEO in pro wrestling, Khan said in the tweet.
Oh, he said, I'm now the longest tenured. What did he say? Hold on. God damn it, just to find the.
And not only that, he said something about Money in the Bank was a poor ticket sale.
Hold on.
Tony Khan.
I can't. Jesus Christ, why can't I find it?
What would your whole entire family say about that, what you said about Mr. McMahon?
Well, and I can't find the exact quote, but
look up.
But at any rate,
here.
Oh, wait a second.
Look up this website right here. Just look up Tony Khan shows Vince McMahon over retirement on Twitter.
Tony Khan's a douche. That's all it comes down to. But let me go to prowrestling.net.
While he looks that up, how's your guys' day so far? We just came back from the zoo. The zoo was pretty awesome today.
Shit. Hold on. God damn it.
Tap view in 3D.
Fuck.
Fair that.
Okay. Holy shit. Hold on a minute. God, no. Wait a minute. Hold on. Well, unfortunately, I can't seem to find the exact quote, but Tony said something to the effect that he is now the longest tenured owner in pro wrestling. Not those exact words, but something to that effect. At any rate, it was disrespectful to Mr. McMahon on his way out. He could have wished Vince the best. That would have been the classy thing to do. Because as of yesterday, he's no longer in competition with Vince. So uh, I don't understand the point to that. Also, a couple of one Hollywood and one entertainment note, both one political and one entertainment note, both very sad. Um, Both actor Denzel Washington and President Joe Biden have now been diagnosed with the COVID-19 virus. So we wish the best to both of them in their recovery. Um, well, that's what I was going to post. Hold on.
I think I got the answer to this, Michael. Listen to this.
Tony Khan trolls Vince McMahon over retirement on Twitter. By Alfred Konuwa. Vince McMahon retired from WWE in shocking fashion on Friday, and AEW president Tony Khan didn't pass up a golden opportunity for yet another messy tweet. Thanks to you wrestling fans and your great support of AEW. I'm grateful to now be the longest tenured CEO in pro wrestling, Khan said in a tweet. Thank you very much to every single person who watches at AEW on TV. Tony Twitter Fingers has no shortage of making headlines on Twitter. The exuberant, yet pugnacious, AEW boss has sent angry tweets to everybody from Big Swole to Randy Orton to yours truly. Khan's past tweets, typically sent on a Friday before Rampage, have included an announcement that he is investigating anti-AEW bots in addition to trolling WWE moving venues for Money in the Bank due to poor ticket sales. Khan's latest subtweet of WWE, naming himself the longest tenured CEO in pro wrestling, is guaranteed to piss off WWE brass as the WWE versus AEW wars continues to become petty, toxic, and at times delightfully scandalous. Unfortunately, Khan's antics seldom translate to a bump in viewership on AEW Rampage, which continues to struggle with viewership hovering around the mid-400,000 range. Last Friday's broadcast of Rampage garnered 435,000 viewers, which was up 2%. However, viewership was down 7% in the 18 to 49 demographic.
No, go ahead.
Tony Khan's tweet led to a sea of praise from...
Okay, I just wanted to hear the beginning of that. See, but when I just posted that, I didn't see it come up. So that's why I was wondering if it was working or not. At any rate, we'll worry about Facebook later. So Tony Khan, after saying he was the longest tenured, then went on to I don't know what the word would be, but basically badmouth WWE over poor attendance and poor buy rates for Money in the Bank, which really is something he has no business doing because he wasn't there. So how would he know? That's what I don't get. He wasn't there, so how would he know? But I just wanted to point that out. Tony Khan making some very disrespectful and very disparaging comments toward Mr. McMahon on his way out. Wow, Tony, Way to be professional.
What would your own father say when he heard you say that about Mr. McMahon?
At any rate, it's not only Stephanie who owns WWE, but Nick Khan has stepped down from his role as president of WWE to now take co-ownership of the company. Do you know? I don't know if you would know this or not. I haven't heard anything. Is there any relation between Nick and Tony?
They're father and son.
Are they? Do you know that for sure?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well then,
Siri, is Nick Khan related to Tony Khan? Huh.
well then I'm sure Dad will have a few words.
You gotta get your meds.
God damn it. Do you want to cut this or do you want to keep going?
Keep going when you come back.
All right, you go ahead. If any questions pop up for me, let me know.
All right.
God damn.
I got it.
Are they there?
Right here. You go. Tony Khan, you're the owner of AEW. You're the one who built the company, and you fucked it up with Mr. McMahon's family. You should say, thank you for helping us to almost have a nice time. But no, you had to mess everything up. Mr. Anthony, you know what? I'm going to let Siri say your name.
Anthony Refik Khan.
Anthony Ramfit Khan, I hope Triple H comes to AEW and pedigrees you. I hope Triple H Michael Paul Levesque comes to NXT and pedigrees you. I hope Tony Khan, I hope Triple H Paul Michael Levesque comes to AEW and pedigrees you for what you said about his father-in-law. bad mouthing WWE like that. Can't believe that you did that, Tony Khan. That's a big no-no for what you did, Tony Khan. Yeah, what my housemates said. Eh?
Peligrosa. The 20th of February, 2016 August. La excelencia tapatía. La excelencia tapatía. El Matador single.
we're still, huh?
John,
Yeah?
I apologize. I'm sorry I took so long. I had to wait forever and a day.
What do you mean?
I mean, I had to, just what I said, I had to wait forever and a day for anybody to, before I got my med. I had
It's
to wait 20 minutes for something that took 10 seconds. Okay, anyway, has anybody asked anything yet?
not yet, but I'm still waiting. I'm pissed off at Tony Khan for what he said to all of us WWE guys.
Tony, that was really unprofessional. You could have wished Mr. McMahon the best on his way out because you're not in competition with him anymore. Now your competition is Stephanie and Nick Khan and the people at Impact and AAA and All Japan, New Japan. Okay, so those are your major competitors now, not Mr. McMahon. So, and I'm sure your father, who apparently you're in competition with because he owns part of WWE now, wouldn't be too thrilled, depending, I guess, on the kind of relationship you have with him anyway, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, on with question and answer. However, we don't seem to have gotten any questions yet.
Well, here's his father's actual name, Michael, and I think I got it right here. Let me scroll down. Here it is. His father's name is
Shahid Rafiq Khan.
Said what? Who did which?
Shad Khan. Just call him Shad.
Shad. Well then,
He's from India.
Right, but how do you get Nick out of Shad?
I think I made a mistake from having Nick as his brother. I'm thinking about the Jackson Young Bucks.
Hold on a minute.
Shahid Rafiq Khan.
What the fuck? Who the fuck said what?
Tony Khan's real name is Anthony Khan.
Well, yes. Tony is usually short for Anthony.
We're doing a broadcast, Amanda.
She doesn't care. Yeah. Hold on. Well, it says Stephanie and Nick Khan are running the company for the time being. I guess I don't know if that means Stephanie is in charge permanently or not, or if something is going to happen. But for now, Nick Khan and Stephanie McMahon own WWE.
Here's what I said to Tony Khan if he heard this. You want to hear? Here's what I said to him 15 minutes ago. Here's what I said 15 minutes ago.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it goes something like this. Let me see where it is. I think I got it right here. Gotta find it. But I think it went something like this. Tony Khan, if you're hearing this, if you say, wait. Damn, I lost it again. Sorry, people. Michael's 47. I'm only 30 years old. It comes and goes. But I think it went something like this. Tony Khan, you better watch what you say. No. Damn.
Okay, you know what? Forget it. Drop it. Tony's a douche. Nick and Stephanie are in charge of WWE. That's the bottom line to that until something we hear otherwise. Okay, so this is supposed to be a Q&A, although no one's asking it. Oh, by the way, Jeff Jarrett, interestingly enough, part of the reason that he is the guest referee for the Usos and
Street Profits
at SummerSlam is because he has now an executive position, I guess, an office position of some sort with the company, president of live events or something like that. So anyway, that's why Jeff Jarrett's back in WWE. He has an office job. I don't know if he can go as a wrestler anymore, but they wanted to, the show is in Tennessee, so they figured Tennessee, local hero, and so that's the reason for that. Jeff Jarrett is the guest referee for that particular match. Whether he is going to get physically involved or not, we don't know. Also, after Vince's announcement yesterday, Brock walked out of SmackDown and threatened to walk out of the company. However, as was seen by the million, as The Rock says, the millions and millions around the world, Brock showed up at the end of the show, which only goes to increase speculation or assumption that he has changed his position, reconsidered his position, and will be at SummerSlam on the 30th to challenge Roman Reigns. Although I don't, as much as big a fan as I am of Brock Lesnar, I don't see him being rewarded with the Universal Championship after a move like that. That was pretty much, I'm sure that was enough to piss Vince off on his way out. And in his, what was probably his last decision as chairman, he probably decided, if you're going to pull that shit with me, you're not getting rewarded with the Universal Championship, and you're not going over on Roman. So Roman will more than likely go over in that match, unless fences can be mended before that night. Whether or not, I'm still wondering whether or not Vince will return on Monday night to give,
I had to get the screen because our face was like they were like orange.
Okay. I'm still wondering whether Vince will come back this coming Monday night to give some sort of farewell address. I haven't heard anything, but to give a farewell address and to make official who will take over WWE, whether it's Stephanie and Nick Khan on a permanent basis or whether that will change. But we'll see this Monday night if Vince returns for one last farewell address. Personally, I don't see WWE continuing without Vince there. I think attendance is going to go down. It's going to become very obvious that I guess you could call it the McMahon touch, is not there anymore. And people tune in to see what kind of controversial things Vince is going to say and do this week. So without Vince there, I don't see it continuing very long. I don't see it going the way of WCW and ECW to the point that it would shut down, but it's just not going to be what it was. People are not going to, there's not going to be, people will watch it out of habit, but there's not going to be the anticipation for it. It's not going to be appointment viewing on Monday night. People are going to say, yeah, I'll watch it, but if I miss it, I miss it. And well, I'm going to go out. I won't be home, but I can DVR it and watch it later. It's not going to be, oh my God, I have to be home in time for Raw anymore, like it used to be. Of course, we kind of saw that starting to happen when the Monday Night War was over. What was that noise?
What, you mean this?
Was that you or was that your phone?
That was me doing.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
Because now I know what I said about Tony Khan.
Okay. It's not going to be appointment viewing like it was during the Monday Night War.
Yeah.
That was my bottom line point. I'm sorry, John, go ahead. Say what you were going to say.
Here's what I said to the people who was hearing this about Tony Khan. Tony Khan, if Triple H, if you're hearing this, go to AEW, pedigree Tony Khan's ass, and tell him, grow up, stop making fun of my father-in-law, and come back to WWE and work with us.
Oh no, he's not going to ask him to come to WWE and work with us. Not after.
I'm talking about Triple H.
Yeah, but Triple H isn't going to tell him that. Not after a comment like that. He's not going to say, come work with us.
No.
Although pedigreeing his ass, maybe. But
yes.
Then he would walk out and leave.
Talking about Tony Khan. Talking about somebody.
And that would certainly pop ratings for both shows.
Mm-hmm. Talking about somebody's family like that. That's disrespectful.
No, absolutely never.
It's just like what The Undertaker said in 2001. Try me. I'll make you famous.
Yeah. Okay, sure. Yeah. But yeah, although Vince did that with having Paige make comments about Charlotte Flair's brother after he died, I would think I don't know that they will, but I would think that this Monday or next Monday, they would have Vince come back and have a real Mr. McMahon appreciation night, without any limos exploding or anything like that, but a real, genuine Mr. McMahon appreciation night.
Don't forget that the Rey Mysterios this Monday night too, by the way.
With some of the old favorites coming back, and some of the younger stars, and some surprises. But this Monday, as John said, is Rey Mysterio Appreciation Night. celebrating 20 years that Ray has been with WWE. Oh, that reminds me. Can you look on your Facebook one more time and tell me if, because I posted about Rey Mysterio too, but the thing is, I didn't see it come up. So can you see if that posted? I want to make sure that my Facebook is actually working. That's why.
The Joe Biden thing came up, and
No, don't
yes,
look on,
right here, 20 hours,
Yeah.
22 hours ago. The
no,
20.
don't look on mine. Look on yours and see if what I wrote came up. Although, wait, if you can see it on mine and you can see it on your phone, then I guess that means it posted.
Yeah, just like I said before, everything's posted on your side.
Okay, then I don't see why I'm not seeing it. At any rate, sorry, but I don't mean to ramble about this, but something's basically fucked up with my Facebook for the last few days, and I don't understand why. At any rate, yes, I posted Rey Mysterio celebrating 20 years in WWE, and his 20th anniversary celebration will take place this Monday night. If I recall, Ray will be in the main event this Monday, but I can't recall who he's facing, whether it's a one-on-one or whether it's a tag team match with his son Dominic. But I guess we'll find that out on Monday. At any rate, congratulations to Ray on 20 great years. Congratulations to Mr. McMahon on 40 great years, and congratulations on your happy retirement. Although I don't know how happy it is, because even though he is not chairman anymore, even though he's not going to more or less live his life in the spotlight anymore, Vince still has allegations of sexual harassment to deal with. And we don't know the status of Vince and Linda, whether she has filed for divorce or not. But I guess that's all going to, as they say, come out in the wash. And we'll be hearing plenty about that in media, whether it's from WWE or TMZ or some sort of media outlet when something big does go down. And basically, I'm thinking of things, but I'm more or less just rambling because we haven't had any questions yet, and this is supposed to be a Q&A.
But we can just say some random stuff. I should have put random stuff on here too.
Well, yeah.
But it's too late anyways. I mean, people are going to like it and subscribe to it anyways.
I'm just rambling until we get some questions. That's why I mentioned Denzel and Joe Biden, and we wish the best to them.
Well, here's a question from me to
Vince and Tony Khan and all of that. So you have a question, go right ahead.
If I was working for AEW or WWE, I'll be like, Tony Khan, stay out of your lane. It'll be like this, what everybody says to us here. Tony Khan, if you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all, and stay in your own lane, Mr. Tony Khan, before you get hurt.
Yeah, well, that might happen. What really needs to happen and what needs to make the industry exciting again, Mr. McMahon aside, they're either Impact or AEW. Either Impact or AEW need to go to Monday night. Okay, that's the whole reason the industry is slowing down and interest is being lost, is because there's not a Monday night war to excite people, to trigger people, there's no reason for people to watch, basically, is what it comes down to. People have no reason to watch. Well, what's going on in WWE? Well, nothing from what we hear. it doesn't look like a very exciting show. So why bother with this every week? That's what most people are thinking now. So someone needs to light a flame under Tony Khan's ass. Somebody needs to, whoever runs Impact, whoever runs Anthem Entertainment, someone needs to set fire to their balls and, do something. So, offshoot Ring of Honor into a separate show and put that on Monday night. Just something needs to be done to create excitement in the industry again. It's sad that the reason wrestling in general has the media's attention right now is because of some sort of allegations that haven't even been proven. It's not because of the product itself.
I think
something needs to happen so that there's interest in the product again.
Amen.
That's what it's coming down to.
As what Mr. McMahon said to everybody who was watching WWE back in the day, life sucks and then you die.
Pretty much. Well, I've heard the old saying, life's a bitch and then you marry one. But I didn't make that up. It's just something I heard when I was little. But yeah, it's sad that what is drawing attention to wrestling now is some allegations that have nothing to do with wrestling. Although part of it there could be some excitement drawn again because A&E has opted for more WWE programming Sunday nights with another season of A&E biography, WWE biographies, but also along with that, a new show hosted by Freddie Prinze Jr., Hollywood actor Freddie Prinze Jr., who used to be a former WWE writer for a short time. He's now hosting a panel show called WWE Rivals, a panel that includes, I can't even remember everybody now, that includes Kevin Nash, Sean Waltman. Is Mark Calloway on that panel?
I don't know. We got to find out tomorrow night when we watch it.
Well, at any rate, basically it's a panel show, and they talk about different WWE rivalries. Last week on the premiere was about
the Brothers of Destruction.
Kane and The Undertaker, after an A&E biography of The Undertaker. Tomorrow night, A&E biography presents the Bella Twins, after which a new episode of WWE Rivals will focus on the rivalry between Stone Cold Steve Austin and the Brahma Bull, the People's Champion, now Hollywood superstar Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Although you could still say WWE superstar because he never did officially announce his retirement. Well, wait, I think he did. I think he went on an episode of Mark and Kelly and announced his retirement, but I could be wrong. I doubt that's the way he'd want to go out. He'd probably want to do it on a grander stage, WrestleMania, and say in front of the world, say his goodbyes. I've heard rumors about WrestleMania 39 being The Rock and Roman. Whether that's going to happen, I don't know. It could work because they're blood, so they would take care of each other.
Now, before we head out the air tonight, YouTube.
Well, what? We haven't had any questions yet.
Well, here's another one.
What I mean from your viewers.
Well, yeah, but I got another one. What if Tony Khan came to WWE and apologized to Shane, Triple H, and Stephanie?
Well, you for interesting TV, but I don't see that happening. I honestly thought the last thing Mr. McMahon would do before his retirement, like his last act as chairman, would be to buy out AEW. Just like he did WCW.
And ECW.
Right. I thought he was going to say, I'm going to kill my competition one more time. And his legacy, his last act would be he killed AEW.
Just like your phone's done right now.
Shut up. I'll get to it later. Anyway. Well, who's that? Oh, that's you and Mackenzie.
Yep, best friends. As brother and sister. See? Listen.
Me and Mackenzie is brother and sister for life.
Really? Okay. I don't see the similarity, but
you, me, her, Megan, and Tyler live wrestling along with Izzy and Jeffrey and Noah.
Well, Izzy doesn't really. That was his first time going, and I think he went just to see what it was like.
He actually likes it.
Well, I don't know. Does that mean he's going to start watching it all the time now? I don't know.
Probably.
I know that next Sunday Noah's going to come here, and hopefully Jeffrey's going to come here to watch SummerSlam because SummerSlam's going to end way too late.
One of my old bestie.
Oh.
Miss Melanie.
Oh. Where did you meet Melanie?
Boys and Girls Club.
What's that, Boys and Girls Club?
Lee Wellington Boys and Girls Club.
I know, but is that like a Boy Scout thing? Girl Scout? What?
It's an after-school care.
Oh, it's an after-school program thing.
Yeah, you know how the preschool has daycare?
Right.
And I had after-school care?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's something similar to a daycare, but they have like 5 through 6 year olds, 8 through 10, and teens. Because there's little kids, middle kids, and older kids.
Okay.
So we got from the Boys and Girls Club, we got the 5 through 8 year olds, then we got the 8 through 10 year olds, and then we got the teenagers from 13 to 22.
Yeah, you know what? This is boring because nobody's asking anything.
Yeah, so I'll probably do some more broadcasts on WWE 2K15. Like and subscribe.
All right.
See you tomorrow night for AEW's Rival and Biology and Treasure.
No. Not AEW, WWE.
Oh.
And Biography, not Biology. And I don't watch Most Wanted Treasures anymore because those are just reruns. It's not a new season.
All right, what Michael said. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Good night.
Clear.